Live only on DAZN. November 15th, Eubank Jr. versus Ben 2. The first was a classic. Now it's the rematch. The greatest rivalry British boxing has ever seen. Eubank Jr. versus Ben 2. November 15th. Click the link in the description to buy now.
In this sport, you don't wait for judges to decide your fate. TenexToken puts you in control. Stake instantly, speculate discreetly, and keep your moves private. Register now for your share of the $250,000 prize pool. Multiple winners, bigger chances. TenexToken.io. Terms and conditions apply. This is Kugan Cassius for IFLTV. We're at Box IQ here in Dubai. Delighted to be joined by undefeated professional fighter Jack Corrie. How are you, mate?
All good, mate, all good.
No, I'll hold it, don't worry.
Yeah, all good. Obviously, just last our hard week in camp, ready to taper down next week. Start the final bit of the weight cut and then ready to put on a show.
You're obviously in action on the 21st of November here in Dubai on the Grassroots show. The past, the present, the future. Your first fight as well with Grassroots. What do you know about your opponent?
He's a good step up for me. He boxed on the Belfast show against Aaron Bowen, so as he's been in with some experienced operators. He's tough, he's durable, and it's the right time to have that little step up. It's my first 8-rounder as well, so again, gaining more experience, bank a few rounds, and show what level I'm at. So I'm excited for this one. This one means a little bit more to me at the moment. There's a lot going on in the background, so this one means a little bit more, but I just want to get in there and show what level I'm at now and start pushing on in the rankings and start taking titles early next year. So this is the right time for me to step up and show where I'm at in the super welterweight division.
Have you noticed improvements in each fight that you've had in just 6 fights?
Yeah, definitely. More settled, adapting to the pro style a lot more. I think obviously your first couple of fights, when you're transitioning from the amateur to the pros, you've still got that bouncy, erratic sort of style, but I'm starting to settle my feet, sit down on my shots a bit more, generating a lot more power. My accuracy is getting there. I'm not wasting as many shots as I used to, and obviously with the knockout ratio, you can see that that's what's starting to work a little bit more. So yeah, definitely improving each fight, and I just want to keep going and just keep pushing on in the division.
You're very overdressed for the gym, aren't you? Just having a look at you now, you look like you're fucking going out down the Palm or something. Yeah. Go on.
Well, you know, this pro boxing game's hard. You can't just, at the early stage of your career, you can't just, you know, if I could do this every minute of every single day, you can, but some of us have still got to work on the side just to get to the point when hopefully Turkey starts throwing a bit more dough around, you know what I mean, for us who were coming through the ranks. But yeah, I've just come off a property transfer, so just come straight from work, gonna do my interview and then I'll be training in a couple of hours, so yeah, I knew that I'd get mentioned.
You know what, it's crazy because when you speak to people outside of boxing and you say you're a pro boxer, etc., but also you do this, etc., that's a quite common thing, isn't it? Until you're like, get to like Jamie's level back there, well, you ain't got to do fuck all, right? I'm only joking. No, but until you get to a certain level, most people are doing other things, and that's what you're doing and all.
Yeah, 100%. As I say, like, I'm not at the position now where we can lump in all in on the boxing because, you know, as you say, you get to a certain level and we start getting titles, and that's when you start getting bigger paydays and you can afford to go all in on it. But, you know, from the early stages in your career, this is the harsh reality of pro boxing. You've got to work until you get there, but it's coming, definitely coming. And once I can do it all day, every day, just imagine what I'm doing now while I'm working as well. When I go all in, it's going to be a different level, so I'm excited for that part.
I know we was kind of messing about before about, you know, calling someone out, obviously only 6 fights in, but I suppose those kind of fights and rivalries, they will all happen in good time.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, as I say, I don't need to sit here and call anyone out right now, but anyone who's above me in them rankings and anyone who's got titles, that's who I'm coming for, and it's as simple as that. So I don't need to sugarcoat on any names. The name calling will come, don't worry, because the fights will come at the right time, but anyone who's above me in the rankings at the moment, I'm a young, hungry fighter, and I'm ready to step in the ring with anyone. And game as fuck, and I'll put it on online, but these fights will come in due time. The call outs will come in due time. To be honest, I think I'll get called out myself because I'm an up and coming prospect and people are going to want to share the ring. So that'll all come in due course, but anyone who's above me at the moment or who's got them belts, just keep them warm for me because I'm coming.
Oh, who was that geezer that was slagging him off the other day? What's his name? Said he was going to break his jaw. What was his name? Do you remember? I can't remember his name.
Get him in first. Get him in first.
All right, Jack, just a quick opinion. Obviously, you're fighting on the 21st. Week before is Ben Eubank, I suppose, obviously. Being a Brit, you'd have an interest in having a watch at that fight. What do you reckon?
Do you know what? It's hard to put them apart at the minute. Obviously, the last fight was one of the best fights I've seen. Do you know what I mean? A great rivalry. It was fucking blood and war the whole way through. I think this one's going to bring a little bit more because they're going to come hungrier. Obviously, Eubank's got to prove that he can do it again, and Ben's going to come for more blood. So I honestly think it's going to be a shootout from the early rounds, and I hope it is, to be honest, because that's obviously what every boxing fan wants. But I don't know, something's got me saying Ben this time round. I think he proved what he could do last time and he was game, and I think if he's worked on what he done, the little things that he got wrong, obviously towards the latter rounds, he tired a little bit on the last fight, so I think if he brushes that up, I think he takes it.
All right, listen, much appreciate your time. November 21st at the W Hotel here in Dubai, live on IFLTV. Best of luck. Have you got anything else you'd like to add, Jack?
No, just obviously big shout out to Jamie getting me on the show. Obviously, you know, the show's going to be another belter show. Going to have some great exposure.
What did you say? I missed that. What did you say?
Kong fight tape. Make sure you're up with your hands with Kong fight tape.
Hang on. Is he paying for that shout out?
That's just cost you that one. That's just cost you. No, obviously massive shout out to Jamie. What he's doing for the sport and the region's been amazing. So I'm glad to be on the show, getting some great exposure. Obviously getting some exposure from yourself. Massive shout out to all my sponsors, the support, and everyone buying tickets. But yeah, tune in for the 21st because the Wacko show's going to show you exactly what he's about in the super welterweight division. Let's go.
Look forward to it. Jack, thank you very much for your time, and best of luck on November 21st.
Sport, you don't wait for judges to decide your fate. TenexToken puts you in control. Stake instantly, speculate discreetly, and keep your moves private. Register now for your share of the $250,000 prize pool. Multiple winners, bigger chances. TenexToken.io. Terms and conditions apply.